These guys spent $20,000 on a really huge drone to do something totally worth it. As this guy grabs onto the drone, it takes off and heads towards the water. Then the drone goes up a little bit higher to get into perfect position. And now that he's above the pond, he lets go. Do you think this was worth $20,000? These
Hello, Miss Debbie Fox. Can you hear me? Hello, I'm just showing a couple things here. Let's show one more.
Hey, hold on. This weighs less than a motorcycle, and I'm about to fly it. In the middle, you got an iPad with augmented reality to show you where the digital fences are so you don't drive too far. This is your joystick. If you want to climb, pull that up like this. Descend. You want to slide right like that. Slide left, pull forward, backwards, and back here is how you rotate it. This weighs less than a motorcycle, and I'm about to fly it. In the middle, you got an iPad with augmented reality to show you where the digital fences are so you don't drive too far. This is your joystick. If you want to climb, pull that up like this. Descend. You want to slide right like that. Slide left, pull forward, backwards, and back here is how you rotate it.
All right, Miss Fox. Oh, let me unshare this, and then you can get a close-up of Miss Sophie. I fed her. I pulled I put her bed right next to me now, so I think she's more comfortable now. But she just ate, and I think she's done. Well, she ate maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago. I gave her a treat, and I think she's ready for bed. But, ladies and gentlemen, that might be what you are seeing in your skies are these smaller drones that are built in someone's backyard or whatever, basement, and they test fly them at night, and maybe some of them play jokes on it. Right? I even have a drone and fly it at night once in a while. But nothing crazy, just the film on my channel. I filmed it at night out the front of my window, flying around. But that's about it. So that's probably what we are seeing around. And don't forget, our military has worked on these things, created them themselves. So as of now, what do I think? It's probably just a bunch of guys that are drone enthusiasts, hobbyists, flying around at night. Is it safe? No, it's probably not safe. But we all been daredevils before, and that's probably what we're seeing. I'm not worried about these small drones like we all have, the real small ones. They're not capable of lifting any kind of payload. But the bigger ones, well, yeah, they can lift payloads, but they'd be very obvious, especially during the day. I don't know. Do we need some kind of radar for this so we can actually see what they're carrying at night, if they are carrying anything? My opinion is It's just a bunch of guys that are making drones. They're test flying them at night because they need to fly at night. If they ever are mass produced and used as transportation, then yes, they would have to learn to fly at night, just like planes fly at night, just like our military. And our military might be running military training. Why? To fly at night. It's very hard to fly at night, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see nothing unless you have GPS and radar. And you have to know how to read that instrumentation. If not, you're going to crash. And you're going to crash fast. I've crashed probably 4 drones when I first started flying into pieces. So you're not just going to pick it up and be an expert unless you have GPS on your phone and you hit the button and GPS does everything for you. You don't have to fly it or do anything. You just hit the button, it goes up. You hit the button, it returns home. It'll fly the coordinates you put in it, and it'll come right back to your front door. So is it anything threatening? It shouldn't be, but in the wrong hands, just like a weapon. Yeah. Right? In the wrong hands, a weapon is bad. So I don't know. Am I terrified over it? DEFCON 5 or anything at the bases? No. I think our military bases are perfectly capable of handling some small drones. Now, if you want, I mean, I have confidence in our military. And let me explain to you folks why. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been dealing with this thing since 1950. The same questions were being asked to the government in 1945 and 50. What are we seeing in the skies? And ladies and gentlemen, our government said the same thing as they said now. We don't know. But now, 60 years later, 70 years later, whatever it is, we know now that all this was stuff government was working on. Am I scared? No, I have perfect faith in our military, in our government. I know they're going to say they don't know what they are, but they know that I know that they know. And we know exactly what they are. And we'll let you know when the real little green men alien ships show up. Because I'm going to let you folks know the truth. Anyone that comes to this planet from outer space, their technology is far more superior than ours will ever be. And we would want to make peace with them unless they were violent. And I see no violence in any of these drones. These are not the drones that you are looking for. Debbie, how's Sophie looking? She look comfortable, relaxed, nervous at all? Folks, if you live around me, make sure you get up to Miller's grocery store. They're having a big sale. On Cheez-Its, the hot sauce ones. And on breakfast sausage and meat, I think. You know, little cheese nits or Cheez-Its. These are a Louisiana winner. I kind of made a trail mix, Debbie. Them cheese nips, Louisiana hot sauce one, with taco flavor Doritos. I store them in a lock box to keep them fresh. Listen to that crunch. You're like a day old. Listen to the crunch. Do you hear that, Gub? Gub, did you hear that? Oh, here comes Ben-Day, huh? Do you put those on a plate that you have to do a washing chores? Sweet pickle relish tuna. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Oh. Yeah, Deb, I'm just gonna chill with the little lady here tonight. How's she look, Debbie? Does she look nervous? I think she's been having a good day. I pulled her bed up next to me here, and I think she's relaxed. I think she's feeling good. You can't win. What do you mean? I like to dip those in sweet pickle relish tuna. Oh yeah, my God. You got some sweet relish tuna right now? You could be a good mom and overnight ship me a tuna relish sandwich. But it's all right. I'll tell you what, these Cheez-It Louisiana style hot sauce ones, not bad. But I'm a sucker for Doritos taco flavor. And the hot salsa and cheese melted all over it. Debbie, can you hear the crispness? Can you hear the crispness of this? Looks are deceiving, Debbie. Looks are deceiving. No, I'm not up to pulling it yet. I'm on my way up. I'm doing the best I can. Mhm. Locky lock. This keeps them nice and fresh. Yeah, that was good. I think that's all I had to eat today was a handful of Doritos and some Cheez-Its. Oh wait, I had a small hamburger. I think that's all I had. Oh wait, I had a English egg cheese McMuffin this morning. That's all I had today. Had a sausage egg cheese McMuffin this morning for breakfast. Had a hamburger for lunch. The other half I had for dinner. And some Doritos and Cheez-Its. So I'm doing good. I'm on my way to hitting that 45, 50-inch waist. I'm on my way. It won't be long. Oh, Johnny, what? Ben, are you trying to gain weight? Excuse me. But anyways, hold on, Debbie. He's busy looking at his body in the mirror. He'll get back to you. He's posing right now in the mirror. Who has a 40-inch waist? Not me. Nope. Definitely not me. I wish I did have a 40-inch waist. That means my legs would be humongous. Not that they already ain't, but. And then my chest, my upper torso would be giant too, 40-inch waist. But no, I'm not there yet, Bendejo. Maybe in a couple more years, handfuls of roast beef sandwiches and pizzas. And it won't be long. I'll be right there. The lemon water has been cutting down on my cravings for sugar. So, and plus I've been drinking a lot of tea at night, right? Nighttime herbal tea with a little bit of honey in it and lemon water. And I do have a soda, soda throughout the day. I'll take a drink off of it, put the lid back on it, and sit there and take a drink. Usually when I have to burp, I'll take a drink. Debbie, I thought you liked bigger men. No, I'm only in a 32 right now, 34, maybe a 36. But you said you liked bigger men, so I've been striving to hit that 40 to 50-inch waist. You said you wanted a man like Bendejo, Spig. Joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. The lemon water goes straight to Johnny's calves. No, it don't. Will you quit making fun of my calves? There's nothing wrong with them. I'm a little man. Just a little bit of the man. How you doing there, sweetie? I think she looks pretty calm, but I don't think she's relaxed. Ben is a figment of someone's imagination. Who created him? Who created him? Whose mind did he come out of? Certainly not mine. Certainly not mine. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to be afraid. Drones can be very good to us. They can help us with many things. For one, some of the most beautifulest photos I've ever seen were taken by drones, right? Just incredible footage from drones. And we've been using drones in movies for a long, long time. I mean, I don't understand what the big uproar is. I mean, we've been going through this since the 1950s, right? When the government says we have no idea what they are, we know maybe in 20, 30 years, the information will be leaked and the government will say, well, I guess we did know what they're. This is a photo of them coming right from a military base in the hangar. Well, it's everything. We're working on top secret stuff, I'm used to, no, because I know our military. If these things were dangerous to the United States of America and to the civilians, and if they were trying to show up Mother Green and the butt-kicking machine, the military would blow them completely right out of the sky. So I don't think so. I don't think they're here. I think it's a bunch of companies, big businesses, investing in drones. It's military. It's hobbyists. It's entrepreneurs that have a lot of money. Yes. I've even caught Elon Musk and wrote him a ticket in his new flying car. I know but do I think if they're in the wrong hands, if they fell into the devious people like Bendejo, then yes, they probably could be used for bad things, but we would never let that happen. And to show you folks that we acknowledge these drones, my U.S. military is going to build the biggest, baddest domer of domes of any dome. And it will be probably called Trump Dome. Who knows? Maybe it's possible. But to show you kind people of the United States of America, I will make sure that our Iron Dome will be up and running shortly. And we will be safe because America comes first. Also Israel, because if Israel has an Iron Dome, ours will be 10, 20, 30 times better at an Iron Dome. Because we are the best in the world, the greatest country ever. And I agree, just don't worry, right? We've dealt with these drones from the 50s. We're used to it. What are they? No one knows. Aliens, possibly. It is possible a couple of these are real. That's why we're trying to tell you folks, don't shoot them down, because you shoot one down, it sends a signal back to the mother lode. Right? And then all of a sudden there's millions. Right? Our radar satellites are going, uh-oh, somebody did something wrong. We got about 50,000 bogeys coming in from Mars, right? I mean, that's right. So don't shoot nothing down. I think it was a bad mistake for anyone to say shoot down the drone. They're just hobbyists and their own businesses and DOD businesses that the government secretly invested into. We don't know nothing, we see nothing. Please, ladies and gentlemen, go about our business. How about we protect our streets? And yes, I want to use drones to protect our children, our schools. Yes, we that's what I wanted to do. Right? Yes, they can surveil everything. And some of them can be equipped if we need it. If children are in danger, yes. But I don't want to scare anybody. We're not here, we're not bullies. We're just people. That's all we are. It's just people. Our brain, we're dumb. I know, science, I know, teachers and everything, these people are dumb. But I've never met anybody that's more genius in it. How? I don't know how. What is 4 plus 4? I have no idea right now. But I can tell you this much. If you ain't got the right flight control system and program, you're not going anywhere but in circles. So I don't know how these people do it, but they do. Some of them themselves have disabilities. I know it's shocking, but it's true. So what are the things most of these people are seeing? Exactly what I'm showing you. I cannot show you anything other than commercial drones. I cannot show you a military drone. My apologies. But that was top secret. And here on this channel, in my country, in my world, I can't reveal that information. Maybe in 100, 200 years. But let's concentrate on keeping our streets safe. Let's concentrate on curing illnesses, expanding life another 50 years. Let's work on medicines that'll cure our kids from sicknesses. Let's work on things and good food, clean water, yada, yada, yada. How about we get some sprinkler systems piped in to our wildlife areas so we don't dry up like a desert? I mean, there's millions of things we could be doing in America. How about water treatment plants pronto? I don't know. Blame it all on Elon. Debbie, he created me. Elon. Elon. Great kid. Got a lot of brains. A lot of money. But he himself is jealous of the Saudis and their trillions. I think one guy over there has got, who knows, 100 trillion or something. That's big money. I mean, it's just, don't be jealous. We'll get there. As a country, as a unit, as a civilization, we'll get there. Well, what we need is to focus on America right now. New roads. We need new roads. We need new bridges, new buildings. We need to build for weather. We need to start thinking about America. Food. We need massive amounts of food. And I'm talking so much food. We're going to have food inspectors to inspect everything, laboratory, down to we're talking like if we're building, let's just say we're building a satellite, you can't even walk into the building without being completely in a hazmat suit and all, no contaminate. We need laboratories to be testing everything that these people are growing. Everything that we're putting in our mouths must be tested for chemicals and poison, because I hate to say it, not every farmer loves America. I'm just saying. Do not worry. I do believe we're perfectly safe from these little drones that we're getting from Walmart or Amazon or whatever. Now, the bigger ones, like I just showed you, could they be a harm? Only if they crash. If somebody that don't know how to operate them, it could be dangerous. Or if somebody used it to do bad things, possibly. But if you put it in the sky, I can guarantee you our government knows exactly where, when it went up into the sky, how big it is, and if it's a threat to America. We need to tighten the ship up at home, boys. We've been tightening everyone else's ship up all over this world. Now it's time for us to tighten up our own homeland. God bless America. God bless little Sophia here. What a little lovely dog. I'll tell you what, I curl right up with her. Like, I really could, but I don't want to get that close. I'm afraid of animal contamination. It's gone that crazy. It's gone that crazy. Bendejo said Johnny is proof that YouTube does not strike for misinformation. It does too. They just struck me the other day. They've been striking me. They've been coming down on me, attacking me. It's just horrible. Do I blame them? Probably not. Because of you, Bendejo. Yes, you are right. We figured out that Elon did create you as an AI. And you've been all over YouTube. But you didn't think that I had the intelligence or the technology to track you directly to SpaceX for the last frontier. And that's how I knew all along. Not even Joe Rogan knew, with all his millions and billions, quadrillions. But I knew. Debbie, are you okay? Are you ladies okay? I want to make sure you haven't been brainwashed by the AI Bendejo. Oh, look at this little dog. How come whenever she sleeps, her tongue hangs out everywhere? Right? Every time. Slobbering all over. Just slobbering all over. She fell asleep on my lap earlier. It's just a puddle on my tongue hanging. It's just contamination. I had to shower. It's contamination. Been watching too much Trump. Debbie, I do like these little cheese nips. I like the hot sauce ones better than the regular cheese nip. think she's eating in her sleep, Debbie. That's also why I keep my potato chips in a locky box, because she'll eat right through them. If I leave a bag of chips on the table, she'd eat right through the bag. It is a peaceful night. Oh, Debbie, I bet they are pretty good at night. Nice hot bowl of tomato soup. Pour a bunch of these Cheez-Its in it. Oh man, that'd probably be good. I think we won't be hearing for she won't be bothering us the rest of the night, I don't think, Debbie. Excuse me. I think she's pretty much done with today. What do you think? I don't think she has a care in the world right now. Yeah, I think she's out like a light. I think I'm out of tomato soup too, Debbie. That does sound good. Tomato soup with these hot sauce cheese nips. You know, my mother and the owner of this dog say I spoil it too much. I tell them it's impossible. Can you really spoil a little dog like this too much? I do my best. Have you ever seen a dog sleep on its back? Are you human? Right. Interesting species. I've noticed we're much like dogs, bears. It gets cold. We want to sleep and stay inside. It's almost laying on her back. Your hands are freezing. Miss Debbie, please warm them up before touching anything. I don't know how she sleeps like that. Her face is buried into the pillow. I mean, can she breathe? That's a tongue hanging out. Now you get nervous. It's like having a kid. It's like having a kid. Can she breathe? She's laying on her back. That might be difficult. I mean, we don't want a John Bottom situation here, do we? No. No, we don't. We don't want a Jimi Hendrix situation, no. Debbie, is she okay? Is she allowed to sleep like that? Let me see what old bend over backwards Deo is saying. Yep, they are like little toddlers that never grow up. Oh, Debbie. I've never had a little toddler crap in my shoe, but I guess so. I guess it's somewhat like that, I guess. I'll take your word for it. Let me see what Bendejo's saying. Dogs lay on their backs all the time, but she ain't. You okay, Johnny? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened, Bendejo? Was I under attack by some kind of a demonic demon alien? And you are sent here from deep cover government to get me out, Sector 8? No. But life would be terrible and lonely without furry friends. That's why Elon created the AI artificial dog and cat. And he has created a dog that is a robot. Now, we all know that we've been working on human latex adult dolls. So we'll just, in time, I'm not afraid, but in time we'll see where this goes. Yes, I agree, Debbie. I agree. But not when you gotta pick up the poo-poo or the pee-pee. Ferguson. Them things are addicting. Oh, look at her. Excuse me. I do believe we'll end this video in an hour. Well, at 1 hour. I think I'll turn the lights out. Maybe a fire video tonight. What do you think, Debbie? What are you doing tonight? Maybe a fire video? Sit around and do a video. Fire. Maybe not. It's almost tea time. It is actually almost tea time. Well, it's either that or I point the camera out the window up into the dark sky and see what kind of aliens we can see. I had to open up the door. It's getting a little warm in here. Better turn the heater off. Nice and toasty. Oh, so you're in for a fire tonight, Debbie? Hot cup of tea and fire? I'm kind of worried about her head hanging up like that. mean, don't blood rush to her head? I guess she'll be fine. That was the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I might be back later on with a fire. I'm gonna chill, let her relax and sleep. Thank Debbie Fox for stopping in, even the troll Ben Day. Have a great night.